Hey everyone, my name is Moises Trejo, and today I'm going to talk about Grassroots and a project I built over the past year. So, table of contents, I'm going to talk about the problem and solution and motivation for this project, and then I'm going to talk about the project itself, give a little demo, and the tech stack and how I built it. And then I'm going to end with some extensions and things to think about in the future. So the problem that we wanted to find in politics is like why people aren't like engaging with politics. What problems do people have? Like what can we solve with technology and through engineering? So we interviewed friends and family about politics to see where the gap is, where it lies. And people like basically gave like the answers that they didn't know who their representatives are, they didn't know what they were saying, and they didn't want to put in the work to really parse all the information out there about their representatives. So we built Grassroots to solve these problems, like who are my representatives, what are they saying, and what is important to me that they're saying. So I'm gonna give a quick demo now here of Grassroots. You go to moisestreco.com/grassroots. I don't have an actual domain, but that's not really that important. It defaults to a zip code in Dallas, where I'm from, 75227. And here you can see that it breaks it down between the state representatives, federal representatives, so the president, and local representatives to county judge, to mayor, and stuff like that. So if we look at the state, we see all the U.S. senator, the Texas state commissioner, railroad commissioner, tons of representatives, tons of people that like I should know about. So if we look at John Cornyn, he's a U.S. senator, Republican Party, has the phone number, their socials, and their mailing address to their office. And you can see a Twitter feed of what they like talk about. If you don't want to parse through all of this, you can go through top words because I ran some analysis on each person's Twitter feed and give an overview of what they're saying. So this person, John Cornyn, cares about Biden a lot. John Cornyn, president, debt, House, U.S. Today, crisis, Republicans, fentanyl on the border. But if I want to look at what my mayor is saying, I can also do that here easily. I can see their feed and their top words. They care about Dallas, Dallas for Johnson, city, mayor, Johnson, and a bunch of other things. And I can even go to a different zip code. This is my zip code here in Cambridge, and I can see my Middlesex County Sheriff and see what they are talking about. They also have a Twitter account. They care about Academy, Middlesex Public, and Mass. Bunch of interesting stuff. So if we go back, here I can talk about the tech stack, how I built this. The front end, I used React.js. I used TypeScript because I like statically typed languages. I used Material UI because I liked um, like pre-made components, front end components. I'm hosting it on AWS Amplify, and I'm using Google Maps API to help me put in addresses and zip codes. On the back end, I made an endpoint using API gateway in AWS. The logic for finding tweets is done in AWS Lambda in Python. It sends a request to the Twitter API for a specific representator's handle, and then it uses Google Analytics as well for tracking who has been on the website, how many people have been on the website, and stuff like that. And the probably the meat of the like information here is Google Civic Information API. This really interesting API that I found that gives representatives a list of representatives from a zip code, which is super interesting. And this is a screenshot of Google Analytics and how many people are using it. So extensions of this, most tools and like startups and whatnot fail because people don't use their product after a while, and people didn't use our products. So we didn't capture value as much as we could have. So to change this, I want to create accounts and create emails every day for people to interact with to get like a breakdown of what the representatives are saying every day. Another thing I need to consider is the Twitter API won't be free soon, so I need to do that. I also should be better about getting user feedback and interviewing people. So if you guys use this project, please let me know what you think. And yeah, thank you. Does anyone have any questions? Here's my email, my website portfolio if you want to look at more of my projects. And yeah, message me on Slack anytime. Thank you.